Hey everyone, we're here at Skirmish Paintball, the largest paintballing facility in the entire world. We're here with Will, he's a referee. My name's Kelly, this is Carly. We're from the Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau. This is our first time paintballing, so we're a little nervous, but Will's going to help us out. He's going to give us a little introduction, some tips and tricks, then we're going to actually jump in a game. Let's go.
Alright guys, so first thing you need to know when it comes to paintball is safety. Safety is our #1 concern here at Skirmish USA.
Okay.
Biggest rule is goggles, okay? Every player should have a pair of goggles, and it is that player's responsibility to keep their goggles on during the games and around the live field. Okay? You'll notice with the normal goggles, they have the two little black clips in the part. Pull them apart to tighten, pull them together to loosen them. Make sure you have a good fit. That's essential in playing to make sure that your goggles aren't going to come off of your face. So, the second rule is the barrel plugs. Every gun has a colorful rubber stopper in the barrel called a barrel plug. That barrel plug is only going to come out at one point when the referee say barrel plugs out before the game. Okay? So when the referee says that, you can take the barrel plug out, stick it right inside this rubber band, and then when you get shot out, or at the end of the day, the end of the game, you can stick it right back in your gun. Okay?
Okay.
Now, for a dead player to get off the field without getting shot, it's pretty smart to put their plug in, hold the gun up in the air.
Okay.
That's going to identify them as a dead player, and since we have orange plugs in our guns, it's going to be easily visible. So that's going to prevent you from taking extra shots.
Okay.
You're going to make your way out to the dead zone, where once you get out here, you're safe to remove your goggles.
All right.
Aside from goggles and barrel plugs, it's pretty much common sense. You don't really want to shoot people from too close, so we want to give them about 10 feet. Once you close that 10-foot range, the paintballs have the potential to break skin and cause permanent damage. So give that player the option to surrender themselves out of the game. What you want to do is point your gun at that player, finger on the trigger, ready to fire.
Yeah.
Yell, surrender or die, as loud as you can. Okay?
What is it?
Surrender or die.
Surrender or die. Okay.
Now, you want to make sure that that player knows you're talking to them.
Yeah.
And what they do from there is going to tell you what to do.
Okay.
Give them a couple seconds to process that, and then from there, if they turn around thinking they're John Wayne, they're going to shoot you before you shoot them, by all means, put one in an area of their body where it's not really going to hurt.
Okay.
Try not to shoot them 6 times in the back of the head and then run away laughing.
It's cruel. It's cruel.
It's very cruel.
Okay.
So try to put one on their belt pack or their butt or something like that where it's not really going to hurt them, but they're going to know they're out.
All right.
So aside from that, there is no blind firing, which is when you take your gun, hold it outside the edge of the bunker while the rest of your body is concealed by the bunker and pop shots off.
Right. You need some kind of aim.
Right. Not only is it cheap because, you need to be able to get shot in order to shoot someone, but it's also a safety hazard because you don't know what you're shooting at. You could be shooting your teammates, you could be shooting the referees, you could be shooting your paint at a tree and wasting it.
Right. It's dangerous. We
Right.
want everyone to be safe.
Exactly.
So this is our first time. Is what I'm wearing okay?
Well, you can wear your own personal clothes, but keep in mind, we're in the woods, there's mud, there's dirt, there's trees. So the camo suit is definitely going to help you as far as keeping your clothes clean. Plus, it's going to give you some extra clothing, extra layers to prevent the paintballs from hurting. And then once you get that done, you're going to want to put your body armor on. That's also going to help with the chest area, the torso, as far as getting shot goes.
So under it, basically just something comfortable.
Right.
We're gonna get one of these.
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
This is the body armor.
you guys look like you're ready to play.
Are you ready, Carly? I'm ready. Okay.
All right, so we got a couple more rules to cover before we can take the field.
Okay.
If we play on structured fields, which Tippmann City is a structured field meaning more than one story, we want to keep in mind there is no shooting straight up or straight down. The reason being, if you shoot straight down, let's say a player takes a couple shots to the top of the head, that's not going to be good. A lot of the times they're going to take a nap. So that's a safety hazard.
Okay.
That's a big one. Don't shoot straight up because a groin shot really will ruin someone's day.
I'm sure.
Now, along with that, if you shoot straight up, paintball actually has the potential to come up the plane of their body underneath their goggles. The goggles are meant to defend the face on a horizontal plane, not vertical.
Okay.
So, let's say you're on the second story of one of the buildings out there,
Yeah.
and you see a player running towards your building. What are you going to do? If they're straight below you,
Oh, no.
you're not.
No.
So they're running towards your building. What point do you not shoot?
10 feet or directly
45
below?
degrees.
45
You
degrees.
want to make sure you cannot shoot that player on anything less than a 45-degree angle.
Okay.
So once they cross that 45-degree plane, let's think of it as a set of stairs. Once they cross that plane, you can no longer shoot them. You run the risk of hitting them on the top of the head.
Good to know.
Now, let's say, a player is directly below you, and you're going back and forth. You surrender or die. You're out. You're out. You're out. What's going to happen at that point is, hopefully, a referee is going to come over and sort the situation. You go to that side of the field. You go to this side of the field. Go again. Since nobody got shot, nobody successfully surrendered the other player. They're going to start over at different starting points.
Okay.
Now, as far as the rules goes, that's about it. But we do also have shots that count and don't count. I need you guys to bear with me.
Okay.
Shots that count, anything above the elbow, above the knee, as long as it breaks, is a shot that counts. So, if you get shot 3 times in the forearm, all 3 shots break, you're still in the game. Yes, it's going to hurt, but you're still in the game.
Okay.
If you get shot once in the chest and it bounces off, you are still in the game. All right. Let's say a shot bounces off the ground and hits you and breaks. You're still in the game. It has to be a direct hit to your body above the elbow, above the knee, and break.
Okay.
So yes, head shots count, butt shots count, back shots count, all that stuff.
All right. So watch your back.
Exactly. Especially in those surrender or die situations.
Oh yeah.
So every field that we're going to come to has a dead zone. I think I mentioned this earlier.
Yeah.
Dead zone is the area near the field where you're safe to remove your goggles during a game. The reason being, everyone's got their plug in before they get back to the dead zone. And everyone hopefully should have their goggles in until they get behind the net. Then once the game is over, all the rest of the players are going to come join us in the dead zone. Now, every field also has boundary twine. Boundary twine is orange twine with a certain color tape around it. For Tittman City, I believe the tape is white.
Okay.
So white boundary tape is going to indicate the boundary. If you get lost on the field at any point, look for the white tape. And that'll lead you back to the dead zone.
Okay.
So, the only other thing you guys need to know is how to get a referee's help on field. Call out paint check. Okay, those two magic paint check. Those 2 magic words are going to get a ref's attention and get us over to help you guys out.
Okay.
Don't yell ref, I need help. Those words certainly do work, but keep in mind there's going to be a lot of gunfire, a lot of noise, screaming and yelling. I might think you're calling your friend Jeff. I don't know Jeff.
Yeah.
My name's not Jeff. Call paint check, okay?
Paint check it is.
So, we ready to play, guys?
I think we're ready. You
All
guys
right.
ready?
So, real quick, these guns are semi-automatic with a reciprocating bolt, which means cock the hammer back. You should only have to cock it once. Every time you squeeze the trigger, the bolt's going to fly forward, fly back, paintball's going to come out of the barrel, and you're ready to shoot again.
Okay.
Safety is located right here above the trigger well. When you see the red ring, you know the safety is off, and the gun will fire, okay? So, you guys can cock your guns, but make sure the safeties are on. There you go. Now, the only other thing with this gun, guys, is that little front sight is not a front sight, it's a tab that will drop your hopper off the gun. So try to keep your hands away from that, okay?
Okay.
Now, what you guys want to do is take those pods out of your belt packs, scoop some paint into them. I'm going to tape your arms up. You're going to be playing on white team for this game.
Okay.
All right, guys, so blue team, follow me.
We're going all the way out.
Take some of your pods.
Alright. Some ammo.
Now, guys, it's important to keep in mind while you're out playing, these guns are not sniper rifles. So try to walk your shots into where you're shooting at. The player you're
Okay.
shooting at might be moving target. Guns will be accurate to some degree. You want to make sure that you can walk your shot into the player you're trying to shoot. Now, guys, one more thing. Let's load up our hoppers. So you want to flip that tab up and pour some paint in there.
Hold a lot.
140 rounds. And now
140
let's make sure that the hopper clicks shut, because otherwise you might drop $5 on the ground.
Don't want to do that.
All right.
All right, we ready to head over?
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's throw our goggles on, guys.
All right, guys, so right now what we're doing is we're walking to our starting building. We're going to be starting in the far side building. And, it's gonna almost the middle
I'm
of the field.
thinking Kistler.
Yeah, because it's almost the middle of the field right here.
All right.
You can start in there if you want.
Pretty cool.
I mean, that's really close to the blue team.
Should we go Kistler? For us to film? They can start down there. We'll start.
Oh,
at this.
okay. Okay, let's start in the back. Yeah. Have you got it?
Can you tell me where we'll be up there?
Yep. Yep. Dude, I don't know if it's a good idea because that's gonna confuse them on who not to shoot and to shoot. 'Cause they're gonna be-
They can get shots if we can.
Yeah, I know, but if there's something in the bank, it's like
I would start with the
yeah. Start with the white team, dude.
Got
They're
it.
behind the
All
building right now. It's better off for a full game. All right, who did?
Okay guys, we're at Tippmann City. This is one of our structured fields. It's one of the most popular fields at Skirmish Paintball. They're about to play.
When you get back there, explain to the white team, same thing I told Blue, say that like Kistler building in the middle, off limits. Don't go in there, don't go upstairs, don't shoot. I see why you wanted to do the bank. I get it, dude. Listen. Screw it. Start on the bottom of the bank. I get why you're doing it.
Which side are you taking?
I'm going for this one. Can we switch? Yeah. Yes, this one. I'll run this side so I can see what's going on. And then if you see anything across.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting them from there so you guys can film right off the bat. It's a good idea, bro. I'm sorry, dude.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's make sure our guns are cocked.
All right, listen up. Blue team, are you ready? White team, ready? All right. You guys ready? All right. Goggles on. Goggles on. Barrel plugs out. Plugs out. Game begins in 3, 2, 1. Nothing right here off limits.
Hammers up here, guys. Just be careful. What's that?
That player, let him go!
No,
Let him
they-
out, go! Let him go! Five minutes, guys! 5 minutes!
Okay guys, as you can see, it's a war zone out there, so we're gonna cut it and join the game. Thanks for watching.